Yeah, the sun's burning fog off the Tennessee. The Vawl Navy's making waves and it's orange they believe. Vawl Nation's tailgating and they're raring to go. Yeah, when Nealon gets to rocking, it's a hell of a show.
Hello,
Guess who's back? Back again.
Shady's back.
Oh,
You ain't gonna
stop.
keep going,
You've
Elvis?
ruined it. He's ruined it, you know. Had something good, but, you know, he ruined it.
Welcome to episode 21 of the Vawls Deep podcast. We're back, and it's time for the Aggies of Texas A&M. We're going to break down the Texas A&M football team. How y'all feel about it?
I feel pretty good. You know, this is one of them games that's always circled all year because it's not all the time that you get to see these two historical programs go up against each other. So it's going to be pretty exciting.
I'm nervous and excited both.
What year did we go down there? It was 15, right?
Yes, I think, no, it's 16. It was the year
It
of
was 16, yeah.
beating Florida, and then the Hail Mary year. That was the first loss of the downward
That was
spiral.
whenever we was like, hey, Alvin Kamara's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're coming to you live tonight from the Vawl Cave. We're live
And in living color, baby.
on just about every platform, Facebook, YouTube, I think, Twitter. Share this out for us if you don't care.
Still no TikTok.
Still no TikTok. They're being
don't need
difficult. They don't like getting Vols deep. As always, we have a ton to talk about regarding Tennessee Volunteers and college football. We'll throw some splashes of other teams and subjects in there, but it's going to be primarily nothing but Tennessee football. We have this week's game predictions coming up, and we have giveaways as well. We'll be doing another giveaway, $25 gift card, baseball, football cards, and some decals. Stick around for the details on the giveaway. Speaking of predictions, Spanky has lost another round of the college, or I should say just football pick'ems.
Yeah, but, you know, we done took care of that last week's show. So
No, you lost
No,
again.
You lost
No.
again.
Yeah, you did.
I'm the greatest over
We
here.
didn't
I ain't
vote
lost.
last week.
I
What
ain't
you talking
lost.
about?
I ain't lost one time out of college and NFL.
well, I'm glad you can do something with your life.
I've
that's
only got
actually good
9
and meaningful.
games won all season.
What, do you want a freaking cookie?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
do you
love
want a
a
cookie?
I'd love a cookie right now.
Oh, Lord, looks like you need to eat one.
I'd say Spanky's got a cookie.
you
got
know
extra
I do. I
probably
always
does.
got them.
You got an extra cookie, Spanky?
Yeah.
So Spanky's got a draw out of the cup of misfortune later tonight. We're going to see
I
what
should have
his
hid that cup.
punishment is. I've got to be a door greeter at McDonald's for 30 minutes, and then Spur still has to do the park. He's got to park cars at Walmart.
Yeah, he ain't even done that. We're just going to...
It was supposed to happen in Florida.
We should draw interest on him.
Yeah. But Corbin's been on fire. Nobody's been able to stop him
So it's a
far.
dumpster fire.
We all went 7-3 last week, though. Besides Spanky, he went 5-5. So this brings Corbin's record of 43-19 in first place. I'm in second place, 38-24, and we have a tie between Spanky and Spur at 37-25.
And just 10 of them losses. And 10 of them losses is high school games because I don't know nothing about high school football.
We know.
What do you think about that, Spank?
I don't know what to think about him. I just don't. I'm just going to sit for the duel. I just am.
All right, we have start bench cut. We have Florida, Alabama, Georgia, or other. And, of course, we have the duel. Spur can't be here tonight. He got stuck in traffic in Atlanta. So
A-Town, down.
So Spur's going to have to forfeit the belt. Where's the belt?
Right here. I stole it before we left.
That's the only time you'll ever get to touch it.
Have you had it? I've not seen it the last couple of days.
I am the longest reigning champion.
No, we don't care.
The most combined
These
days
people
as
don't
champion.
care. Just shut up.
The most reigns as champion.
They don't care.
We'll hit some comments, and then we'll go to commercial. Chad Wagner says peak male performance.
That's
I guess
right here, baby.
he's talking to the only one that that holds that title.
That's
and that,
right, baby. Look
that
here,
is
peak male
Spanky.
performance.
Put that
everybody.
down. You're going to get us.
The people
banned.
love it.
Nobody wants to see
The
that.
people love it.
Justin says he's here in spirit. Go Vols. James Fair on YouTube says the Spank always has his stash. Laugh out loud. It says, what about Blaney? Let's go.
Why I'm Blaney?
I guess Blaney.
Oh, well.
We can't go into NASCAR because Corbin will talk.
Oh,
for
my
an hour
God.
on this.
God almighty.
He did
Shut
advance.
up with the stupid NASCAR.
He did advance. I'll give him that.
All right, we'll be right back with our
Left turn,
weekend
left
recap.
turn.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Vawl Daddy. I want to give a big shout out to the Fairview Union. Great musicians, local people. Chad's from my hometown. They were gracious enough to let us use their music for our podcast. Make sure you check them out. They're huge Tennessee fans. You won't be disappointed. Let's hear them play.
Man, you won't believe that roar when the boys find the checkerboard. The big orange is back. It's a fact. Volunteers, where you at? Get loud, staying proud. Send a message to the crowd. Y'all better get used to the fact. The big orange is back on track. Coach Hyper, where you at? Getting it done, having fun. Power team number one. Y'all better get used to the fact. The big orange is back.
All right, welcome back to episode 21 of the Vawls Deep podcast, coming to you live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We're about to hit this week's recap. We appreciate the likes, the comments, and shares. Please keep them rolling in for us. We'll hit the comments again here in a minute. We started off last week's recap mentioning thoughts and prayers. And we're going to talk about Brew McCoy. His surgery was successful, and I know this is kind of old news, but damn, man, I just love Brew McCoy. But seeing how far he's came as a transfer from USC, got in a little bit of trouble there. And I mean, in my opinion, he's probably the top fan favorite.
Yeah, he's got his own chant. He's got his own chant.
Just does so much with NIL, the Huddle for Hearts, where he donates the AED machines and trains people on how to use them. Brew is a true volunteer, and just thoughts and prayers to him. I hope we get him back next year.
I hope so too. I hope he can. He'd have to medical red shirt, wouldn't he? So I hope he can get it approved.
I'm sure. I know he can do it. I know I've seen something where he could do it. James Pierce Jr. earned SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week honors. I know this is last week's news, but we're going to give him a shout out since we took a bye week with the team. James Pierce Jr. is an animal, man. True sophomore. He's going to make himself a lot of money. 10 tackles, 5 sacks so far this season. Let's talk a little Kamal Haddon. Do y'all still hate this guy, or?
I've never really.
I know, but a lot of fans hate him.
I've never.
That's just
I've
how
never said a
fans
bad
are.
thing
Like,
about
and
him.
I don't get why you have to boo. Like, at the end of the day, guys, they're still kids out there playing football. Like, it must be
They're
the
older
same
than you,
people.
Spanky.
They're about the same age as me. I'd be a senior right now. I don't have eligibility yet, but
I mean,
I'd be a senior right now.
He's got great numbers across the board from college football to the SEC both at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the South Carolina game was bad last year. He did miss some big tackles, and had a real bad play against Florida. But I don't know, man. He's literally one of the best corners in college football if you look at the numbers. Kamal Haddon is 10th nationally, 3rd in the SEC. He's 1st in the SEC in pass breakups, 2nd in passes defended, and 5th in interceptions.
Like, I don't see how people can hate on them stats. Like, I really don't.
Especially as much as he's targeted. Like, people try to pick on him after that South Carolina game. What about this Tennessee defense, man? Front 7, leading the country in sacks, 22. We are also 5th in the country in tackles for loss. We're solid up front on defense.
That was ESPN was even highlighting that against South Carolina, and I didn't know that at the time, but daggum, it is impressive. White Neville a monster in that defensive line.
Yeah, it's great to see just because Tennessee's always been kind of known for that. So,
but it was under the radar real bad. Like, nobody even before South Carolina, nobody had mentioned it at all.
We've been really good. Like last year and I think even the year before that, we was really good at tackles for loss, but just horrible on 3rd down. But with this staff and with Heupel and Ronnie Garner, I think it's just going to get better and better with recruiting. Tennessee versus Alabama, 3rd week of October has been announced as a 3:30 kickoff time. Love it. Back-to-back primetime spots.
I love it, too, because this is the last year that we get to see SEC on CBS, even though someone tried to tell me a few months ago that it wouldn't happen this year. Well, it's obviously happening. But we still got to listen to it. I know we'll get into him here in a minute. That stupid Gary Danielson. Like, what a clown. Like, what a pathetic piece of a man. Like, you have to be just downright stupid and ignorant to say that Neyland's, better, the same as every other SEC place. Like, dude, shut up.
I want to see him get in the ring with Spanky.
I'd hate to make him. Well, no, he can make himself relevant by the dumbass comments he says. So
Spanky's
He's
pissed off.
He's getting hated over Gary over here.
I don't like Gary either.
I don't know many people that really does, honestly.
I think we'll see game day in Alabama though, especially if Tennessee takes care of business Saturday.
hope so.
I do believe if we win, Alabama wins game day, be in Alabama. Especially what happened last year, and I mean, there's still big stakes for both teams with one loss if they're playing. If they both have one loss and playing each other, yeah.
We have some good games coming up this weekend. The leaves are falling. The air's cool. It's my favorite time of year.
It's getting a tad bit nippy out there, everybody. You got to get some breeches and some jackets on. Like, my Lord.
You're always nippy, Spanky.
I am. I can't help it.
Texas A&M comes to Knoxville. Oregon goes to Washington. That's going to be a great game. Florida travels to South Carolina. Auburn, LSU. USC heads to Notre Dame. Miami heads to North Carolina. I'm very excited about this weekend. There's going to be a lot of good games.
A lot of good games this weekend. That USC Notre Dame one's gonna be something. That can be a good game because Notre
both
Dame
teams could lose.
I mean, Notre Dame's lost 2 in a row, and USC they've been pulling away, barely pulling away.
Barely, yeah. That's. I would love to see USC go down.
I would too.
I know you were on the bandwagon, and I'm not. The USC bandwagon.
I think Caleb Williams.
But you really hate Notre Dame too, though.
I can't stand Notre Dame. At least they're playing some competition for once. Probably the best year they've ever had playing competition.
Hit the comment box. Miranda says, "Hey y'all, glad you're back on. Thanks for joining us again, Miranda." Austin Howard said, "Why did the last episode never drop on Spotify?" I'm not sure. I have to double check that. I know we had a lot of Wi-Fi problems that night, so hopefully it's good tonight.
Yeah, the internet should be fixed now.
It
You
should
better
be.
knock on the dang table.
Because we had them come do the whole system. We do the whole system around here, so.
Thank you, Mickey Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Mickey.
Kimberly Everett says, "Missed you guys last week. Glad you're back on. Go Big Orange." Jerry says, "Hey" on YouTube. And Austin Howard says, "Did you give the tickets away already?" I did. Let's see me check this YouTube. Marty Allen Cox says, "Go Vawls." Hayden Bird says, "Dante Thornton and Slaughter are back this week." Chad says he's surprised Spanky still has his shirt on.
We ain't scored a touchdown yet. That's how it is.
Take it off for him, Spank.
No, as soon as you score a touchdown, you take your shirt off, you leave it off.
Take your shirt off.
The only time I took put my shirt back on against South Carolina is when we were walking down to the gas station, and the lady said, "Sir, you have to have a shirt on." I said, "Yes, ma'am." So I put the shirt back on.
Devin Dixon's in the comments right now, and he says to take your shirt off, Spanky.
Give me my payday, pal. And don't PayPal me either, brother.
Devin, I think if you scare him enough, he'll do it. I bet he's scared of you.
I don't know. I fear no man.
If you're no man.
What's that quote?
You fear a lot of women, though. I know that.
No, I do. I just say yes, ma'am. I just go on back.
We'll be right back with our first main talking point of the day. Stick with us. And we're back. Next, we've got our first main talking point of the day, presented by Taylor Jones with Big Orange Concrete Pumping.
Quit stealing my crap.
You just sat over there.
My God.
Do your thing. Just sat
Put
there.
your
Gimmick and
face to the
fringe.
mic, Spanky.
Sorry, I'm talking to the people out there in television.
You
world.
ain't talking to all them women.
Probably.
Taylor Jones has been doing this type of work for a very long time. He has one of the biggest lime pumps in the state, similar to Spanky. So make sure you reach out to Big Orange Concrete Pumping for any of your concrete needs. All right, let's get Vawls deep. Usually right here we rank position groups. We do the game maxims, but we're just going to do random questions since we skipped last week. Let's give out some game balls. Who would you give a game ball to on offense and defense versus South Carolina?
On offense, I'm not going with like a stat or anything. This is just more of an emotional thing. I'm gonna go with Brew McCoy. Yeah, he only had 2 catches, but still, just thoughts and prayers with him. Hopefully, when he does come back, that he can be healthy as ever.
I got Squirrel White. He had 9 receptions for 104 yards, averaged 11.6 yards per catch. No touchdowns, but still was the leading receiver for the game.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jalen Wright, 16 carries for 123 yards and a touchdown. Then on defense, I'm going to go James Pierce Jr., no doubt. And Kamal Haddon, too, I thought also played a great game. What are you doing now?
I'm trying to fix it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. The line is currently at 3. Does Tennessee cover versus Jimbo Fisher's Aggies on Saturday?
I think we should be able to. If not, it's going to be one heck of a game then. Which I think it's going to be one anyway. But I think we can cover. Give me the money.
Corbin?
Do we cover Saturday?
Yep.
That's the question, man. That's what was that?
Yeah, I think we cover.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close. I think we pull away, though. I think the Nealon effect really messes with Jimbo.
What's the game line right now?
3.
3. Well, I got us winning 34-31 for the game. I think it'll be close. So, yeah.
What is your biggest concern going into this game versus Texas A&M?
Up front, offensive line, it still concerns me. I thought we did better against South Carolina. Having Cooper back really helped, but that Texas A&M front 7, it's pretty nasty. They get back there a lot. They force a lot of sacks, a lot of tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So we got to play our best up front.
Texas A&M's got a really good defense. Really, really good defense. And our offensive line, like Spanky said, is going to have to play top notch. Can't allow many sacks. I think Milton's going to have to move the ball some. Like
run the ball?
Not just run the ball, get out of the pocket, throw some passes. He's going to have to move around more than usual, I think, in this game.
The Texas A&M defense, man, second best defensive line in the country. And everybody that they've played, they've gave them hell on third down. They're very good at forcing the long third down. So, and then we've had a lot of games where we're horrible on third down. So we gotta make sure that all that correlates. Did Joe Milton's South Carolina performance help your confidence in him?
Yeah, to say my confidence was a little down. Yeah, it was. But if you just look at the stats, people, he's not had a bad year. Like, if you look at the stats, yeah, he could have done some things better, but heck, we all can do some things better. And that's the thing, you always want to strive to be better. But it helped a lot. I thought Joe played a really good game. He was going to get my game ball if I didn't give it to Brew.
Yeah, it did. What I think of South Carolina was the thing I was complaining about is I felt like we was playing a standardized offense. Just slant passes and stuff like that. Standardized run stuff, and we come out in South Carolina and we actually threw the playbook at South Carolina. Like you didn't know what we was going to come with, and that's how we're going to have to come with Texas A&M if we're going to win games. We can't go out there and just play standardized football.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joe's going to be kind of Joe no matter what, and I think as a fan base as a whole, I don't think everybody's going to fully believe in him. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to happen. But, I like Joe's performance. So, yeah, I think Joe just needs to keep being Joe. And as long as the run game's good, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, run game is great right now.
Tennessee's both 21st in total offense and total defense. Do you like this balance better than like last year's where it was all offense and our defense was horrible?
I know it doesn't make people as excited because, in nowadays world, everybody wants things now, and everybody wants to score points. But you gotta realize defense helps you win games. So to me, I like the balance. I really do. I wish we could score a little more and stop a little less, but overall, I like the balance.
Yeah, same.
I do too, especially against the big teams. You got to have balance. The lag bothers me a little bit. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. But I like the balance, but we do need to be a little bit more consistent on offense. Miranda says she truthfully hopes Joe Milton makes a different play. Seems like he just keeps playing the same play over and over.
Yeah, and that I don't know. It just from what I was saying with the one prospect, I feel like he's afraid to get hurt for the NFL draft. Or what do you think's going on, Luke?
I don't know. I think he's getting better, but yeah, especially like a couple weeks ago when I was talking about him just kind of being scared to tuck the ball and run or take a hit. I think he's getting better though. Overall, Devin says take the underwear off, Spanky. I just want the shirt.
I don't do that for me.
He probably ain't got underwear on right now. Be
No,
honest.
What do you and Devin got going on over
I
here?
ain't got nothing going on, buddy. Mind your own business.
Yeah, well, he actually called you Austin.
I don't know who that is.
Your name's Austin.
I don't know who that is.
Wesley says he also prefers the balance. And, yeah, that was our first main talking point of the day. We'll be right back. We've got start, bench, cut. Share this out for us if you don't care. Big Orange Concrete Pumping. They can accommodate any residential or commercial concrete project that you may have in mind. They have one of the biggest line pumps in the state. They take a lot of pride in their work, and they're waiting on your phone call today. Their number is 865-371-3367. Whether you're pumping noise and kneeling or pumping concrete, make sure you roll with the Big Orange. That's Big Orange Concrete Pumping, 865-371-3367.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we're back.
We need more commercials, people. You know what to do. Message the Vawl Daddy.
Get us some more sponsors, Spanky, please.
I know that seems like that's what everybody wants me to do nowadays. Huh?
Spanky.
You work
What's
for,
wrong? You got some beef with somebody right now
No, I
or
ain't
something?
got no
You work for E2 Sports.
Vent to us, Big Daddy.
I'm good.
What's wrong? I'll give you a big old hug after this is over.
We don't need any more rumors going on, buddy.
He's about to
Any
cry.
more
over here.
rumors? What's going on?
What?
What rumors?
You know what? You not heard? Everyone knows that you and Corbin are in cahoots against me.
Do what?
Yeah.
You already making excuses for losing the duel?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's the rumor going on, buddy.
I can't help.
Everyone knows it.
I can't help. I'm the greatest of all time.
Oh my God! Yeah, just because your mama says that night after she burps you to sleep, don't mean nothing.
Nobody can touch me, but I do appreciate all
Nobody
my fans
wants
that
to
vote
touch
for
you
me
either.
every time. I love every one of you, and if you do vote for me, I will get naked at your wedding.
We still got like 2 segments for the duel
God.
even starts, and y'all are already going.
Look, I woke up fired up this morning.
You
We
don't
got-
sound fired up.
You got women on his mind.
Now with Linda. I love Conway.
He's like a cat in heat over here.
Share this out for us. Slap the like button. We truly appreciate it. We're going to do start, bench, cut. How this works is I'll give a question. We have to rank our questions in order from first to last. Start being one and cut being last. Are y'all ready?
Let's go. Let's get it.
Spanky, we're watching TV.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It's Monday Night Football. Broncos are on.
We should have turned that TV off.
No.
He's going to be looking this way the
No.
whole time.
We'll do it. We'll do it here in a second.
No.
How many rush yards did Tennessee have on Saturday? 200 plus, 300 plus, or 400 plus?
I'm going to say 200 plus with that defense that Texas A&M has. It's going to be tough to get 300 plus. So I'm going to bench that one. It could. I mean, if it happens, that'd be phenomenal. 400 plus. If we had 400 plus rushing yards against Texas A&M, by God, we really done something.
Agreed.
I'm just going start 200, and then bench 3, cut 4, because rushing yards, it's very hard to get them kind of numbers like that. That's Madden numbers right there. So you got to be a little more consistent. If we can keep the balanced attack up front of our...
Speaking of Madden, what happened yesterday, Spanky?
Shut up. I'm
All right,
trying to
okay.
give a good talking point for once, okay? But if you
he's
can
terrible,
have the
man.
balance that you got to have, and offense line's got to give time, and offensively, we got to get out of the backfield quick. So I think 200 is an okay day.
For everybody that's wanting to know in the comments, I did spank yesterday at Madden a couple times. Just
Thanks.
had to throw that
Thank
out
you
there.
for
I'm gonna
airing
start
all the dirty laundry
200.
out there.
I'm gonna start 200 as well, just because, like Corbin mentioned, the A&M defensive line is just really, really good. And I'm gonna bench 300. I'm gonna cut 400. Who's your Heisman Trophy winner as of now? Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, or Michael Penix Jr.?
Well, I'll be honest.
We don't know who his start is.
Michael Penix Jr. is my starter.
Really? Okay.
I mean, Caleb. Listen.
You've been on the Caleb train for a minute. I'm shocked, buddy.
Well, the thing with the Heisman Trophy is, and if nobody's noticed before, when a player comes back after winning it, it's hard for them to win it a second time. Like Tim Tebow, he should have won it a second time, but he did not. It's like they don't want to give him a second Heisman Trophy because they want to give it to somebody else that's new, that's somebody, somebody different.
You make a good point for once, buddy.
So I'm going to have to bench Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams just after that because I do not believe Bo Nix. He's been playing college football for like 10 years now. Like, come on,
He's like my age.
He's gonna mess up. Well, he's gonna lose a game here and there probably, and he's got a tough one coming up this weekend or next weekend. One I forget which it is, but I'm just not on the Bo Nix train. I don't think he is Heisman caliber. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start Penix Jr. also. I mean, he should be with us right now. Just throwing it out there. Thanks, Jeremy Pruitt. And I'm gonna bench Caleb Williams, and I'm also gonna cut Bo Nix.
To me, see, I'm going with a totally different approach. I believe in the Bo Nix train. I don't know why. I like him. I really do.
You also believe in the Denver Broncos.
Well, hey, look, we all believe in something. Some things are right, some things are wrong, and some things break our heart. But I do believe in Bo Nix. I think he could be the dark horse to win it. Next, it would be Penix Jr. Like you said, wish he was at Tennessee, but thanks, McDonald's, man. Then Caleb Williams.
Chick-fil-A.
Just like he said here, it's hard to win the Heisman second time in a row. And especially since, he might be doing good at USC, but his team's not doing good. And we all know at the end of the day, the Heisman is a political thing. And if your team's, not top dog, which they are right now, but I'm calling it. USC's about to have a decline. So I'm going with Bo Nix.
I love the Heisman Trophy. I used to love the Heisman Trophy growing up as a kid so much. But when they took it away from Reggie Bush, and who else did they take it away from like
Peyton Manning.
No, I'm talking about like they actually took the trophy away from.
I know, but
O.J. Simpson.
It was it's just I still consider them Heisman Trophy winners. I always will, but it kind of downgrades it for me. It's like you said, it's a political thing. Is all it is.
Rank these SEC teams currently: Alabama, Georgia, or Tennessee.
Well, I hate to be a smart ass, but I'm going to go number 1, Georgia, because due to the fact that they are currently undefeated in SEC play. I'm going to go next with bench. I'm going to go with Alabama because they are undefeated also in SEC play. Then I'm going to go with Tennessee, number 3, because, even though they have one loss just like Alabama, but they have a loss to an SEC school. So then they're, by default, and I know I have great math here. That's my start bench cut, everybody. Sorry. Hate to break to everybody.
I mean, he's kind of not wrong in his aspect of things. I mean, I'm going to give it Georgia's like he said because they're undefeated. I will switch it up. I'm going to put Tennessee above Bama.
I like it.
But that's because I feel like Bama right now is just so vulnerable. The way they played this year so far. They've looked good the past week or two. Well, actually not just past week. 2 weeks ago. Who was they playing? They about lost to. It was
South Florida. Then they had a close game with A&M.
A&M. It was A&M. A&M was this past week, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the week before that.
They played South Florida pretty close.
Was it Ole Miss?
I can't remember.
They barely won
It was South Florida.
They didn't barely beat South Florida.
Alabama? Yeah, they did. They really did. It was close.
I'm talking about 2 weeks ago.
I don't know what their schedule is, but I know they played South Florida. It was close.
It was close.
I've already forgot who they played, but it was a very close game. They about lost, very end. So
here, I'll pull it up for you.
I'm going to start Georgia as well. I mean, you can't take nothing from them right now, and
Till they lose, I mean, honestly.
I'm probably gonna make some people mad, but I'm gonna bench Bama and I'm gonna cut Tennessee. I think Tennessee has to prove it.
Corbin, their last close game was South Florida, 17-3. Then it went Ole Miss. They beat 24-10. Then it was Mississippi State, 40-17.
You gotta speak up a little bit, Spanky.
I'm in the
You're
microphone.
whispering.
Sorry, I'm trying not to yell. But yeah, South Florida, buddy. I know you've been drinking since then, but I'm always here to help you out.
All right, the Tennessee defense holds Texas A&M to how many points this weekend?
I was talking about Georgia.
Oh.
Because I was,
Lord.
well, I watched it.
Choo choo.
I was at the NASCAR race down in Talladega.
He's got media passes, everybody.
And I was at the NASCAR race, and I was sitting down there at a bar, and I was watching the Georgia game, and they about lost. That's who it was. It was Georgia, not Alabama.
Okay. Tennessee defense holds Texas A&M to how many points this weekend? 14 or less, 24 or less, or 30 plus?
I'll go ahead and just say my score prediction. Let me go through here in my notes. I'm trying to be consistent here, everybody. I try my best to be consistent, but my final score is going to be 37-14. Vawls. I know that might be people are like, "Whoa, what are you thinking?" But I think this is the game where we show who we are. I'm gonna go with start 14. I think we'll give up a couple touchdowns. Then 24, and then 30. If we give up 30 points, we ain't win the ball game. I had to break it to everybody.
I agree.
I've already said my prediction, 34-31, so I'm going to start 30. I'm going to bench 24. I do believe A&M's going to score quite a bit. Their quarterback's pretty good to be a backup. He really is.
Yeah, he's good.
And 14 last cut that. I think it's going to be kind of a high-scoring game, close game in a way.
Yeah, I'm going to start 24 or less, and I'm going to bench 14 or less. I'm going to cut 30 plus because, like Spanky, if they score 30, I don't know that we can beat them. But
we can, but it's just
yeah. Because
we'll have to drop our nuts and hold on.
We'll have to play a really good offensive game to beat them if they score 30. Which Tennessean would you want to sing the national anthem before a game? Kenny Chesney, Morgan Wallen, or Dolly Parton?
You know, this was a tough one, but then again, if you really look into it, it's not a tough one. I'm going to go with Cut first. Kenny Chesney. That man puts on more away teams' jerseys than anyone I've ever seen. And I get it, you know.
Does it make you mad?
Yes, it fires me up. I get
He reminds
it.
me of you.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? The way you switch teams, Spank?
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I get it. You know, being the man of the people, trying to get the cheap pop and everything. You know, but you know what? You gotta show where your colors lie. Sometimes, even when things ain't going good, you gotta show where your colors lie. But cut Kenny Chesney. Next would be Morgan Wallen, just because of who I'm starting. I'm starting Miss Dolly. She is the queen of Tennessee. If we had a queen, she would be the queen of Tennessee.
Man, oh man. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to start Kenny Chesney because he'll just get me going for the evening. I'll be drinking all day. I'll hear him just singing that national anthem. Be like, I'm going to have to drink some more, boys, because he...
Did he just start Kenny Chesney?
He started Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney.
Why don't you get you a damn pirate flag and a island girl, a bunch of Jimmy Buffett ripoff?
I do like that song. That's a good song.
It is a good song, but look, Kenny Chesney's went downhill ever since he's ripped off Jimmy Buffett. Like, am I being honest here? He ain't had a good song that isn't auto-played to freaking death since, what, 2011, 2012?
What is Kenny Chesney's net worth? You tell me if he ain't had nothing good out.
Look, just because you make money don't mean it's good, brother.
I would take that money and sing his song.
Well, you know, I'd take the money too, but that don't mean it's good. You know, there's some people out there that have money that has some sketchy ways they got money, but...
Do you even like country music?
Are you kidding? Luke knows more than anybody.
Since me and Spanky's been married.
Shut up.
Yeah, he surprised me with his country music.
He just don't seem like the country music type of guy.
He's surprised because I was even quizzing him. He done pretty good, so I'm proud of him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Look at him. He's tore up right now.
I am tore up.
I didn't finish mine, so bench Morgan Wallen.
I'm sure we're missing an educational subject here.
Bench Morgan Wallen.
Cutting Dolly?
I'm cutting Dolly.
Oh my God!
No way.
I'm cutting Dolly.
No comment? I'm going to start Dolly. I'm going to bench Morgan Wallen, and I'm going to cut Kenny Chesney.
Wow.
Hit the comment box before we take
Kenny
a
Rogers
commercial.
going to kick your ass one day. I hope you know
I
that.
wish he would, because I'd have a big lawsuit of money coming his way.
Let's see. Dennis on YouTube says, we just landed a commitment from 2025 cornerback Dylan Lewis. I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
Let's look him up real quick, Corbin, if you don't care.
Who was it?
Dylan Lewis. It's probably all over Twitter if it happened just now. Kelsey says, let's go, baby. Glad the boys are back. Wesley says, Spanky ain't lying. You got some fans, big dog.
Always do. I'm a man of the people.
See.
The man of the
Sports
hour, the
Illustrated.
man with the power, too sweet to be sour. Sky's the limit, space is the place.
8 minutes ago, so we're breaking
Style.
news
Yeah,
to the
he's
people.
a 3-star corner, but I guess it depends on which service that you're looking at, too. But
Man, Chiefs kicked a
2025.
field goal. Let's go, Russ. We got to let Russ cook tonight, Corbin.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
I wish if they got rid of him, Denver would be
He's
okay.
done good this year. Shut up. He can't control what's going on around him.
Kelsey
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's a nice grab. He'll probably be a 4-star or possibly 5-star by the time he enrolls. I agree. He'll definitely be a 4-star for sure.
So he's got 2 more years.
But here's the question. Does he have a 5-star heart?
Don't start with me. Don't play with me today.
I'm just saying.
Let's see. Noah Lefew says Vawls 31, A&M 24. I like it, Noah. Thanks for listening, buddy. Jarvis, Tattoo Man, Oxblood, says, what's up? And I think he is consuming a beverage tonight.
Heck yeah, come on with it.
You
Hey,
don't need
hey
one.
Jarvis, we're going to do a show at your shop, and Justin Spurlin is going to get a tattoo live during the show.
I think
That's
that's a
the
good
plan.
idea.
And I'll shotgun a beer if you shotgun a beer with me.
Me? Or,
Whoever.
oh.
He don't.
Huh?
I drive by his shop every day with a dump truck, hauling knock, so.
That was Start Bench Cut, one of my personal
Only dump
favorites.
truck you can get.
We'll have our second main talking point of the day. Next, we're going to answer some tough questions about this Tennessee football team. Stick around. We've got a giveaway coming your way. We've got the duel coming your way. And we've got Florida, Alabama, Georgia coming your way. ZNN Concrete are the professionals you need to call for all of your concrete finishing needs. Driveways, sidewalks, curbs, garage pads, footers, and much more. They can do it all. No job is too big. No job is too small. Give ZNN Concrete a call today, 865-360-6176. Residential or commercial. That's ZNN Concrete, 865-360-6176. All right, and we're back. Second main talking point of the day presented by Trident Hydro Clean. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Share this out for us. Give us a like. Let's just continue with general questions as soon as Corbin gets back regarding Tennessee's football team. We're about to see what.
I hit his phone, everybody.
Huh?
Shh. I hit his phone.
We're about to see what this Tennessee team is made out of. The next stretch is extremely tough. Obviously, we have Texas A&M Saturday, but after that, we travel to Alabama. Then we travel to Kentucky. We get a little break with UConn for homecoming, and then we travel to Missouri to play a very solid Missouri team, and then Georgia comes to Neyland. How's Tennessee going to do during this stretch?
I think we'll do pretty good. We got to start with this one. We got to take it one game at a time. If we win this one, we'll have a bunch of momentum going into Alabama. Then after Bama, we got UConn. We got to worry on. We got to worry on them. You never know. They might bring Gene on the sideline. Might give us some trouble. But then we got Missouri in the Nobody Goes Stadium. Then we get the Dogs.
Missouri's going to be
Missouri's tough.
Missouri is playing really tough at the moment.
I
I
don't
was
believe in
sad
them.
to see him lose against LSU.
You
honestly.
don't believe in them. Before the season,
I
you
don't
said
believe
that
in
was that was the sleeper game.
It is a sleeper game. That don't mean I believe in them, though. I don't believe in them.
Spanky. I think we win. I think we're going to lose probably two more out of this next stretch. We're very capable of doing better than that. We're capable of beating all of them. But based off what I've seen, I think Tennessee's going to drop 2 more. I think we're going to end up finishing 9-3. Do y'all like how I didn't even throw Vanderbilt in there? That's some good shade right there, wasn't it?
You just don't. You don't talk about irrelevance. So
There's still some lag in this Tennessee offense. There's some cold spells. We've done a little bit of this last year, but not as bad. How concerned are you with the cold spells?
We can't let it happen for long, 2 or 3 drives in a row, because if we get cold, the other team usually scores, and that's how it goes. We just can't let it happen. I mean, and when I say get cold, I'm talking about 3 and outs and stuff like that, or get a first down and then punt the ball, whatever. Like we have to either drive or score and keep the momentum going in the game.
it's just simple. Like, we can't. Cold spells just how they are. It's the timely ones that get us. It's like we're having a cold spell while the other team's hot. Like, that's the thing. Like, if both teams are having a cold spell, okay, whatever. Let's regroup and dig it out.
Bad timing.
But I don't know. Like, we got to be consistent. On offense, we got to stay on the field, and defense, we got to get off the field.
It scares me, especially when we go to Bama and Georgia rolls in here. I mean, even this weekend, we can't do that.
No, we
No,
can't.
this weekend, this is a key game for us.
I mean, you look at Alabama last year when we got up real big on them. I mean, we had a hell of a cold spell there. I mean, we touched the ball I think like 7-8 times. Didn't.
And you
put up any
can't,
points.
like, Texas A&M coming off a close loss like they did last week against Bama, where they had every chance they wanted to win the game, and they didn't. I know all offseason everybody was talking about Jimbo's seat or whatever, and it's kind of cooled off a little bit. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be wanting Jimbo's head after we beat them on Saturday, but you got to know them players do not want to lose back-to-back games, because I'm not saying Jimbo's getting fired or anything, but that seat, the oven turns on if he loses back-to-back games.
Jamie on YouTube says cold spells his booty. He says they get frozen out there.
Spanky did make a good point right there. Losing back-to-back. When you lose a game before you're playing a big game, it is dangerous. Very dangerous. That's the NFL or college both. Mm-hmm. Like, them players will come out that after a loss, they come out wanting to kill right there.
Oh, yeah. Or because you're scared of falling into what they call quicksand. Of one bad thing goes wrong, okay, let me regroup. Oh, my God, I'm falling. Oh, my God, I'm falling. I can't. And so then you're just constantly trying to get out of it, and you just can't go nowhere.
Glenn says we've done a hell of a job with this podcast.
We appreciate you, Glenn.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it, buddy.
Glenn.
Let's see. Wesley says Alabama is beatable. We've got to play mistake-free ball. I'm just going to say it. MTSU only lost by 4 to Mizzou. We have to stay steady.
And MTSU is currently 2-5 in the season, I think it is.
They played a Wednesday night game last week, and there's nobody there.
Wesley also says A&M is beatable. We have to keep the offense dynamic, keep pressure on the quarterback like Bama did to force the mistakes. Yeah, defensive line is crucial in this game. Tennessee leads the country in sacks with Texas A&M right behind them in second place. Texas A&M has played one more game than Tennessee, so that's very important too. So Tennessee's obviously way ahead. But whose offensive line are you more confident in? Ours, Tennessee's, or Texas A&M's?
Until ours can
themselves.
give a full football game and not give up sacks or tackles behind the line of scrimmage, I'm going to have to go with Texas A&M's because, like you said, they have played more games. They are a little more battle-tested, even though I know we went down to the swamp, but A&M, they played Alabama, and I know due to the contrary, they did go down to Miami, and Miami ain't looking too good right now, but they've been battle tested. So, and I don't care who you are, the games that you play before will help you in the games that you're playing right now. The lessons you learned before will always help you what you're doing right now. And I think A&M's front line, I think they're more battle tested.
Spanky said it right there.
They're definitely more battle tested. But I do like us with Cooper Mays, and I think the Nealon effect is going to help us a lot.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Gary Danielson eats your heart out. I hope you fall out of that press box.
We ain't talked about the Nealon effect yet today. I think we got potential to have being a orange and white game in the stands. I think we got a potential to be just like we was at South Carolina. Because this is
orange and white games in the spring, buddy. You mean checkered Nealon?
Yeah,
checkered Nealon. I'm just helping you out.
He's already throwing jabs at you, Corbin.
I don't even wear a shirt. I wear my overalls and no shirt. I let this over.
I save money because I spend it on the women, baby.
Spend it on the women.
That's right. The only way you
and
ever get
cheeseburgers.
The only way you ever get one, you got to buy them.
No matter how you get them, buddy. Hey, look, you gotta get them in the door somehow. But look, there's a reason they stay, brother.
Eric Berry will be honored during the football game Saturday. What's your favorite Eric Berry memory?
I'll let you go here, Mr. Expert.
I'm going to go with the no Sean Marino hit, man. You can't beat that.
Yeah, no, you can't beat that one.
There's so many big hits. And
to me,
interceptions,
I don't know. To me, I ain't gonna give him a Tennessee memory, but like I'm gonna give him, beating cancer and going back out and playing.
That's a good.
I'm surprised you wasn't like all about the song.
No. I wanted to be sentimental for once, okay?
Like you are to the women.
Yes. I'm an emotional man.
You're the what? The ladies what?
The women's pet, the men's regret.
That's right. That's right. But definitely one of the greatest of all time. Not just Tennessee, but just college.
Are they retiring his jersey, or are they just honoring him?
I've not heard anything about it. Yeah,
they're just honoring. They ain't retiring.
Okay.
So how confident are you right now in this Tennessee football team?
I'm very confident. There's still things that make you turn your head and go, oh. But other than that, I'm pretty confident. I think we can make the right strides to be where we need to be. Look, even though we're one SEC loss, we still got Atlanta in sight. Like, we still got it.
That's true. We do still have Atlanta in sight. Am I confident? I mean, my confidence improved after South Carolina for sure. But this weekend will be key with the fact that if we come out and we play like we did against South Carolina, then you raise an eyebrow and say, okay, this team's kind of turned the corner over here in a way compared to what we was at the beginning of the season, which is very possible. I mean, this happens all the time in college football. So it's going to be a telltale story this weekend. This is a big-time game for us. Let's come out and let's play like we did against South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm very confident in Josh Heupel and this staff, though, more than I am anything. Joe Milton, not hating, but we have to talk about it. Joe Milton is last in the SEC in yards per attempt. Tennessee ranks number 74 in the country of pass plays plus 30 yards. Joe Milton is 10th in the SEC, with his passer rating. Can we win these big games with Joe Milton continuing to play like this?
We can if we like South Carolina. Like I said earlier, the first few games we played, we just playing the standardized Tennessee offense. Yeah, I felt like we went back 10 years and we was playing like, 10-yard passes, standardized run plays. And we
Jeremy Pruitt's offense out there.
Playing the safe. I felt like we was playing the safe game out there, like the safe game. Like this is the guaranteed bet right here. And
well, sometimes there's nothing wrong with playing it safe. Like I know people want the deep ball, but like you guys are also forgetting
it ain't the deep ball. We done nothing crazy, and we didn't even do.
Why do anything crazy? Why?
We hardly done anything crazy.
Won't on offense? Won't you just stay on the field, score, stay on the field, drain the clock, get your defense off the field? It's all about time management.
Because
why do anything crazy if you don't? Why do things that you don't have to? Like, why do it? Like, I get, people like that. People want to be like, oh, I want to be razzle-dazzled. I want to be aroused. No, why? Like, what happened to the simple football?
Aroused.
Well, I know I like it, but, like, heck fire. Like, I like deep balls. I like trick plays, but at some point, don't do it if you don't got to. Like, if it's working, don't fix it.
I think if our run game continues to be good, then we can win with Joe playing like this. But we still need bigger plays, just in general on the offense. I'm not saying just deep balls. We just need bigger plays in general.
The thing with me is playing the standardized offense is like when we're playing somebody like Austin Peay or Virginia, who's a team that's going to win 2 or 3 games this year, and we should be like run all over them. We should at least have went out there and tried some big plays because we need to get them big. We need to get that system just try
and expose your big play to other teams to see against a nobody, or run the risk of running a big play and get somebody hurt against a nobody. You save your big plays for your big moments.
Well, we need to practice them in game time, not just practice.
Then it's on film, and then other teams are going to prepare for it.
At least have a few a game.
It was on film all last year, though. Nobody could do nothing with it.
No, they could.
We didn't even really hurry up until what? About a week or 2 ago.
It's true. Whenever offense is a lot faster with Cooper in there, a whole lot faster. But I don't know. It's definitely not as fast as it used to be. Neyland's going to be on fire Saturday, 3:30 kickoff, CBS, SEC Showdown. Checker Neyland, how much do you think Texas A&M is going to struggle in Neyland Stadium?
I think they're going to struggle pretty badly. I think the Neyland effect is about to take over because look, it took Spencer Rattler and freaking Blaine Bleemer. I ain't gonna call him his first name, but it pissed off Neyland fans, them talking all that crap. And so then now you got Gary Danielson and everybody else talking about it's just another stadium. Well, guess what? Come find out this Saturday.
I think A&M's a way better ball team, South Carolina, and I think A&M's going to come out, and I think they're gonna play good. I really do. Their quarterback to be a backup.
Oh, he's great.
He's really good to be a backup, surprisingly good.
Yeah,
that defensive line, South Carolina is gonna, not South Carolina, but Texas A&M is they're gonna be better than what people is giving them credit for because they're not a terrible team.
Yeah,
South Carolina is not that great of a team.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I think that it's going to be pretty difficult on him. I think Danielson's comments help too because people's going to be really fired up.
Oh yeah,
about what he said. So he really threw.
I heard they're already pulling into the dang Vawl Navy right now. There's people on G10 right now.
They was doing that Tuesday.
Oh my Lord, they're all drunk and bothered.
All right, let's talk about the AP poll. Whatever y'all want to say, we'll do 5 at a time. Number 1, Georgia. 2, Michigan. 3, Ohio State. They move up 1 spot. Florida State moves up 1 spot to 4. And Oklahoma moves up 5 spots, number 5.
What did I say a few weeks ago, last time I had this podcast?
I don't know.
I said Oklahoma was a sleeper team.
Oh, they're definitely,
and they was waiting to strike.
Yeah.
And what they do? They struck.
They did.
Like a big old cobra, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Like Corbin's cobra.
Moved up, what, 5 spots?
5 spots.
That is pretty impressive. I do appreciate what Venables is doing down there in Oklahoma. A year ago this time they wanted him out after year 1.
Oh, they was wanting Heupel.
Oh yeah, but it's something called trust the process and just be patient.
Number 6, Penn State. 7, Washington. 8, Oregon. 9, Texas. They dropped 6 spots, and then 10, USC. They dropped 1 spot.
I think the top 10 will take care of itself this week when the Washington-Oregon matchup happens. Texas, that's a good spot for them. Even though they lost a close one to Oklahoma, they're still a top 10 team, in my opinion. USC, it's coming. It's coming.
I think Washington is going to be a playoff team. I think they're going to prove it this weekend. I really do. 11, Alabama. 12, North Carolina. They move up 2 spots. 13, Ole Miss. They move up 3 spots. How about Louisville moving up 11 spots?
And they need to
number 14.
Beating the Irish, they need to move up.
Louisville, they had that game on Friday night, open season, and they won. I think I remember we watched it, Luke, me and you. They barely squeaked that win out, but they have really done. Louisville has turned their. If you look up what Louisville's record, I think last year they either went like 0-12, 1-11, or 2-10, something like that, something crazy. Like this whole program has been turned right around.
Oh, it's 180, man. 15 Oregon State, 16 Utah move up 2 spots. Duke moves up 2 spots to 17. 18 you've got UCLA. 19 Washington State. They move down 6 spots, and Tennessee moves up 3 spots to number 19. Surprised to see Tennessee move up like that in bye week.
Yeah, we played nobody and we still move up. But
I like it.
when we win, we move down.
Yeah, we beat South Carolina and go down.
Yeah, which all that one is just like everything going on, which I think, Luke, I think me and you talked about. The reason they moved down last week is because they knew going into it they weren't playing nobody, and they kind of, it's all about TV ratings, people. Like, if ESPN and everyone else can get these games in to make it a top 25 matchup, they will, even if you have to adjust some teams each week.
21, we've got Notre Dame. They moved down 11 spots. Love it.
2 losses in a row.
Love it. 22, LSU. They move up 1 spot. 23, Kansas. 24, Kentucky. They dropped.
We playing basketball already, everybody.
They dropped 4 spots, and then Miami drops 8 spots to number 25.
Oh, Miami. How about they end that Miami game?
That was the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my life. You have a 99% chance to win the freaking game. All you have to do is knee it, and you run the ball. And you know what? I've seen people do it before, but you better hold on to the flipping ball. And then on top of that, your defense gives up a touchdown 30 seconds left in the game. One, that's on coaches for just not kneeing it.
Oh, it's bad.
Like, how idiotic.
You can go back like 4 episodes ago whenever I predicted on the season Miami would screw it up, and they really did screw it up.
Well, their season ain't over by any means.
It's not over, but
like, heck, fire, why?
I said
And that's the second time Chris Ball's done it in his career. He did it at Oregon, too.
This is just Miami doing Miami things. But I will say this. In a few weeks, we will get the college football playoff rankings, which is what decides who goes to the Final Four in the college football playoffs.
Yes, amen.
And we will
tell
know,
me about it.
going by them rankings, who is the top dogs in the nation at the moment.
Yeah.
Because right now, I feel like it's all over the place. Like, it's kind of like they don't know what they want at the moment, which there is a lot of good teams right now in college football. I will say there is a lot of good teams.
Reverend Brown, everybody. Reverend Brown been my reverend since I was a little boy. And I
Wesley
loved
Biggs
him so
says
much.
Notre Dame is
Reverend Brown.
always overpriced every single year. Let's see. James Fair says Milton has to use his legs. If he doesn't, it will be a long night. Jamie says, no, hell no. You can't win tough games with below average quarterback play.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What does he
Because you
mean?
don't pay attention to nothing.
What do you mean low average quarterback play? What
The
I
Jo-
was going off on a minute ago?
Our last question was about Joe Milton, and can we
I think he's
win
fine.
the big games?
I think we can. No
Spanky.
one said nothing about being low average. Like, my Lord, pal, we're just talking about
He is below average
offense.
though. He's the last in the SEC.
He is, but don't worry, people. Look, it's like Novocaine. Takes its time, but it works.
Kane.
All right, thank y'all for listening to our second main talking point of the day. We still have a lot to talk about. We're going to have our predictions, a giveaway, but next we have the duel. So share this out. Give us some likes. It's fan voted, so y'all got to let us know in the comments.
And it's personal. We're coming.
Oh, God.
He's over here, like I said before, he's got a different shirt on all the time. He's over here talking about Colorado already.
Yeah, I have a different shirt on all the time because I wash my clothes.
You know, Colorado.
He did say he pre-ordered Dion's glasses or something, didn't
He all this Colorado talk all these weeks, and you know they lost 2 games. You know, we won't talk about them anymore. He found somebody else. Who you cheering for now? UTEP,
Well, you know, we ain't
Boise
really
State,
we
Fresno
didn't have a
State,
show last
University
week,
of
so it's kind of
California,
hard to
Irvine.
talk about them last week when we didn't.
He'll have another
a
T-shirt
show.
next
we
week,
were on
ladies
a
and
bye
gentlemen.
week, everybody.
I think that's why he works at E2. He just makes all these T-shirts for himself.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, here we go. The shout-out, Adidas and everything else. You want to throw a promo out there?
E2 Sports, everybody, for all your sporting good needs and apparel.
Oh, dear God. All right, we'll be right back. Trident Hydro Clean, your exterior home cleaning professionals, house, roof, driveway, concrete, gutters, and much more. Trident Hydro Clean, 865-363-8815. They've been in business for 5 years. and they have a 5-star Google rating and a 5-star Facebook rating. Call Jacob today. Give your house, driveway, and/or patio the care it deserves. 100% satisfaction guarantee. See the difference between a professional and amateur cleaning. That's 865-363-8815. All right, and we're
We
back.
live and in living color, everybody.
Next, we have the duel presented by Premier Excavation. Spanky and Corbin
Yes.
are about to battle it out over a few tough questions. And the winner not only gets bragging rights, but they get some hardware,
That ain't yours. Put it down.
Spur vacated the belt
Yeah.
because he's not here tonight. He's the champion. It's okay. I'm about to win this dang thing back right
That's
here.
the rules.
Oh,
If you-
confidence is key,
you don't
everybody.
show
Yes,
up-
and confident also gets you left on the side of the street and depressed.
Now, this is listener voted, so let me know in the comments who you think is winning the duel, and they'll get the belt. So, question 1, will Tennessee cover the spread on Saturday?
Yes, I think they will. It's right now it's at 3 points, so I think they will easily cover. Like I said, I got them winning 37-14. And you know what? I might be wrong and I might be stupid, but you know what? I do know this: we are going to cover. So give me the money, everybody.
We're winning 34-31. That's my prediction.
Not enough faith in the Volunteers that I see.
It's realistic, not faith. It's
Oh, is
realistic.
it really realistic? Is it? Are you finally being realistic for once about yourself and your life?
It's being realistic. So
Huh. Hi, everybody. I'm Corbin, and I'm an alcoholic.
I am not an alcoholic.
What'd you say the other day? I called you one on the way home from a game. I was like, Corbin, you're an alcoholic. And you were like, no, I ain't. And I was like, well, what's this right here? And you said, this is Saturday. So there we go. That's what answers all questions
Because
here.
I work all dang week.
Oh, my Lord.
Work all week, drive a dump truck like a real man. What do you do, make T-shirts?
Yes, I do, and post on social media, and I get paid to do that, everybody, at E2 Sports, Far East Sport.
You already done. You already done that.
You can always do more.
You already
Never
done
know.
that. All right, question 2. Is this game the one you would have chose to check or kneeling for?
Honestly, no. Just because of the fact, I get it. It's a big time SEC game. It really is. But for checker kneeling, me personally, I'd have done Georgia. I really would have. And I know it's one of the things you want to try to keep it traditional. You want to do an orange out, whatever. But I think this game should have been orange out, and we should have wore orange from head to toe. And then for Georgia, we wear the traditional, and then we checkered kneeling there because I hate to break it to you people, checkered kneeling needs to start becoming a normal tradition. I'd like to see it every single week. And I know that might ruin it, but I'd love it because it's just the atmosphere that surrounds it, the buzz around it.
I don't think so. I think this is the perfect game for it
This is the game.
because it's a big time game. But like this,
So Georgia's not going to be a big time game.
it is going to be a big time if we can win to them. The thing is, we got to win this one to get to them.
Make it orange out.
And
wear them orange uniforms.
the thing-
Get people a little juiced up
the
here,
thing- the thing-
everybody. Give them some of that orange juice, baby.
The thing about the Georgia game is, whenever we get to it, we don't need no gimmicks and no stuff like that. We need to go in that ball game. We need to play our damn asses off and win that.
Well,
damn
I'm
thing.
glad everybody in Neyland's going to get to play, buddy. Because it ain't about what's going on in the field. The question is checker kneeling. The people on the field have nothing to do with what we wear at the game. It's simply, what do we wear at the game? And I think for Georgia, that's what we should wear. Because if we look badass, the players are going to be like, hey, that's badass. I should play like a badass today.
He's delusional over here or something. Daggum.
All right. Question 3. Who is the best NFL quarterback of all time?
Tom Brady. He's the greatest of all time. Plain and simple. Man holds over 150 NFL records. Literally.
He does do that. And let me tell you also how many court cases he has. Let me tell you also how many deflate gates or bounty gates he has. And look, I like Tom Brady. And you know what? I do think Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, but I do not think that today, here, right now. I'm going with the man with the holster in his pocket, the man that helped put Tennessee back on the map back in the 90s. I'm going with the man with the most. He has more passing yards than Tom Brady. He is a better overall team leader. He's not about himself or about his lifestyle. I'm going with the sheriff, the man, Peyton Manning, and I dare you to say something negative about Peyton Manning and watch a lightning bolt strike you down.
You don't even know your fucking stats over here. Peyton Manning does not have
Go
more passing
ahead.
yards. He does not have more passing yards than Tom Brady.
Because how many more years did Tom Brady play than him? I'd hope.
Not
So
many.
let's look at it like this. If Peyton played the same amount of years as Tom Brady, who would have more? Tell me who would have more.
No.
Who would have more?
Tom Brady played.
If Peyton Manning played the type of career with everything surrounding him like Tom Brady, he had all his receivers. He had all of his linemen. Peyton had to work his ass off. Tom Brady had an elite defense with Bill Belichick every single freaking year, when Peyton had to freaking struggle every year with a below average freaking defense. And you can say what you want about it, but defense wins you games. And I get it. Peyton Manning won a crap ton of regular season games, and the playoffs he always came short. But you know what? He only did what he could do.
Peyton Manning's the biggest choke artist in the history of the playoffs.
Is he the one playing on defense, though? No, he's not. Yeah, could he have played better in the playoffs? Yes, he could have.
The Patriots always didn't have the best damn shit either.
Okay, well, guess what? Most of the time they did, because, look, they had Julian freaking Edelman. They had Gronkowski. They had every... Look, I'm not saying I could go out there and be the greatest of all time with them weapons, but by God, I could freaking do something probably. Like, look how many freaking weapons he had compared to how many Peyton had.
So how many weapons?
Peyton's best year was in 2013 of the Broncos, when he had what? Weapons.
So it took Peyton like 16, 17, 18 seasons to have this best year of his career, when Tom Brady was going out there every single year.
Because he had freaking weapons. If you are a quarterback with weapons, you are deadly automatically.
Well, that's Peyton's fault for not staying with the freaking coach for all his years.
How is it his fault? They got rid of his ass because they thought he was going old and being washed up. But you know what? 2 years later, he becomes one of the best that season.
Tom Brady over here playing with men, and you're over here like, I'm playing with the Titans over here. I'm beating the Titans every week. And hell yeah, give me congratulations. I beat the Tennessee Titans, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars. Heck, come on with it.
Okay, and who was he freaking beating his career? He's beating the sucky-ass Dolphins and the freaking Bills before they became relevant again. So don't give me that crap of, the Titans and the Jaguars. Tom Brady had to suck your division too.
When you get the NFL playoffs, it's a different damn story. And who went to Super Bowl 10 times?
He did. But as I keep saying, what did Tom have around him?
It don't matter what he had
Yes,
around
he
him.
did,
Yeah,
because it
does.
doesn't take one freaking player to win a damn football game, Corbin.
Somebody's got to catch the damn ball, and somebody's got to have it thrown to him.
That's what I'm saying. You got to catch it when you're throwing it to him. Look at the talent that Tom Brady freaking had around him compared to Peyton. I would hope Tom Brady would be the greatest freaking quarterback of all time. And look at this. How many head coaches did Peyton freaking have?
He acts
compared to how many Tom had?
He acts like Peyton is this terrible-ass team out here, and they're out here winning 13 games a year and going to the playoffs.
I didn't say they were terrible, but my Lord, he could have used some help.
If he
could have used a little more help.
He could have made he could have won them a lot more Super Bowls if he just got his damn teammates, together and just got them all out there and just one damn ball game.
Sometimes, look, I hate to be blunt honest here, but sometimes dog shit's dog shit.
You really think Peyton's the greatest?
Yes, why not? Tell me how he's not.
2 Super Bowls. You know how hard it is to win a Super Bowl in the NFL? Most quarterbacks win a Super Bowl, they win 1. Most. Okay? 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many Tom won?
How many did Tom win?
A shit ton more than Peyton Manning will ever
How
think about
many
winning.
did he win? Tell me how many he won.
6, wasn't it?
Tell me confidently.
Was it 7 or 6?
Tell me confidently. How many did he win?
Lost the Giants.
Okay.
Twice.
But hey, who won the last matchup?
Of what, Tom and Peyton?
Who won the last matchup? That's all I got to say.
What, Tom? You talking about Tom and Peyton?
What's the question, Corbin? Who won the last matchup?
Between Tom and Peyton?
What are we talking about
So
here
you're
for
going
the
off-
past
you-
20 minutes?
you go-
Who won the last matchup?
You're going off one game.
The last one. You're only as good as your last game. That's all I'm saying.
I don't say shit.
I'm just saying.
Just throw Dan Marino under the bus.
All right, y'all done with that one?
Spanky's an idiot on that one. Like,
let me know in the comments.
He had to go all hurtful to everybody just to get votes.
Who's winning the duel? 2 more questions. Did NASCAR die when Dale died?
You damn right it did. Like, I know this idiot over here is going to go off here in a minute on ratings and all that, but I might as well tell him. But yes, NASCAR died when Earnhardt died, because now it's nothing but a bunch of politically correct people out there, NASCARs. Look, how many fights do you see in NASCAR nowadays? How many grown men spitting and chewing tobacco do you see out there?
I see fights.
It was more than just left turns back then, Corbin.
I mean, I see fights in NASCAR every weekend. They had a fight every week for like the past 10 weeks. They had a dude the other day, he looked like Ric Flair out there.
Probably Nature Boy Paulie.
But NASCAR did not die with Dale Earnhardt, because when Dale Earnhardt died, NASCAR's viewership was 2.5 million.
They didn't have that many freaking TVs back then, and attendance was sky high.
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. So shut it.
My hand was higher a little bit, but you know what? Yeah, viewership is better now because there's more ways to watch nowadays. Damn it, Corbin!
No,
you know this.
Shut your damn mouth. You don't
why
know
is
a damn
attendance
thing.
down in NASCAR? Probably because viewership's up. Because why the hell would you go to a NASCAR race and sit for hours when you can just watch it on your phone and do something else?
Well, you're a freaking idiot if you're irrelevant for everything you've just said.
I'm just saying here. That's you want to talk about ratings? Well, look at attendance too, because you got to look at both of them.
So, well, if you look at it right now, NASCAR's most viewed in history was in 2004 to 2008. They was averaging 5 million viewers a week, which is after
glad he knows this number.
Which is after Dale Sr. got killed. And then right now they're averaging about 3.5 to 4 million viewers a week, which is still above what they had when Dale Sr. got killed.
More TVs, more computers,
but
more places to stream.
There wasn't places to stream back in 2004, 2008.
More ways to watch it.
And you talking about NASCAR's attendance over here. NASCAR has actually sold out 26 of the 32 races so far this year.
But how many were they selling out when Earnhardt was alive?
When he was alive, about the same, honestly. It's hard to sell out the road courses. I've never known of a NASCAR road course selling out other than Watkins Glen in my life.
But here, just tell me this, Corbin. Tell me this. If it really didn't die after Earnhardt died, then how come almost every single week you see more black number 3 flags out there? So don't tell me that he didn't have an impact. Don't tell me it didn't die when he died.
You know, the funny thing about Dale Earnhardt was there was always two different drivers. And a lot of people didn't like Dale Sr. till he got killed. That was the thing. A lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people liked him. A lot of people didn't. He was like Kyle Busch. He was very polarizing. He's a polarizing individual. Like, you either loved him or you hated him because of the way you raced. Because he's like Kyle Busch today. That's how Kyle Busch is today. Kyle Busch, same exact way. He's got the same attitude.
I could honestly tell you, I don't even know what number Kyle Busch is. I could honestly tell you I don't.
Because it ain't 3, right?
It ain't 3, by God.
I'm just kidding, Corbin. Don't get mad at me.
Raise hell, praise
Try to
hell.
talk NASCAR with me. I'll take you to NASCAR race.
He's got media passes, everybody.
I really do. I get NASCAR races media passes. Oh, well.
Well, give Tommy a shout out while you're at it. Give Morgan County today.
Morgan County Day, Tommy Lee Francis. We get the media passes. We cover the NASCAR races. Give us a like on our Facebook page. Watch our damn NASCAR YouTube show.
All right, final question. Let me know in the comments. We're getting a lot of them coming in. Vote who you think is winning the duel.
Don't vote for him. He's an idiot over here.
Who will win the national championship this year?
That's a good one. Who are you going with?
Who am I going with? So, you know what? I'll take this approach here. I know the fan favorite vote's going to be Tennessee Vawls. Well, you know what? I hate to break to you guys. It ain't our year yet. But you know what? I've never seen a freaking carry job like I have with a team with freaking Georgia and that damn tight end. And I think he is big enough and he's strong enough to put him on his back.
You don't think somebody can stop him?
I don't think nobody can stop him. I don't. Even though I'm calling for an upset in Neyland on November the 18th, but I still think they make it back in, and I still think that he puts them on their back, and I still think Georgia becomes the first team in over 40 years to get a three-peat.
It's not happening.
Not happening.
No, not
Who
happening.
you got, Corbin?
Florida State.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Seminoles.
Yeah.
The Seminoles.
Yeah. And when I say listen, I say this all the time on the podcast. If you've noticed, anybody watching, if you notice, I come back every week in this podcast. Go about 3 weeks ago. Go 2 weeks ago. Go 4 weeks ago. Go about 6 weeks ago, and I'm always right. And I'm right in this damn topic right here, Florida State. Listen to me.
Florida State got win them all.
They got to get past North Carolina in the ACC championship.
I mean, look at my pick'ems. I've picked everybody correct in college football and NFL this year.
What you got for that, Spank?
He has. He does got more pick'ems. He also, you know what? A blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. Heck, Ray Charles finds the keys every now and then. Like, okay, you can't say it. He's right. He does get them right each week. But it doesn't matter because it's a pick'em. You pick them. There's no type of strategy or anything special you do. You either pick one or the other. It's luck of the draw. And you know what? Corbin has been lucky for once in his life. He is lucky on the pick'ems. And you know what, good sir? I congratulate you and I thank you.
It's not luck of the draw. I watch college football. I watch every sport like I'm going to church on Sunday.
Well, you know what? I don't. Let me tell you why. And I'm not one of these guys, and I get most people like, yeah, man, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch every college football game out there. No, I don't.
What you used to?
Because to me, I'm going to find a team that I love and I'm passionate about, and I'm going to care about that team. Yeah, I might flip through the channels, see what's going on, but religiously, I can't just sit there and not watch a game that I don't give two rats crap about.
You've got women to give attention
That's
to.
right. I got so much. If you people only knew the schedule I had.
Yep. It's hard to keep up with all them women after the spank.
It's easy to text them, but not easy to meet them, is it, Spanky?
What are you talking about? I'm meeting them all the time.
Jamie says Spanky is pandering. He hates Brady so much, but even I had to admit he's the GOAT when he went to Tampa Bay and got the ring. Coach Ryan Jackson says, Luke, are you going to sit there and let him go on like this? Yes, I am.
And look, I did say that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time, but just not tonight.
Kimberly, she said absolutely I'm pretty sure that was the question about did NASCAR die when Dale died. Coach Ryan Jackson said NASCAR died when Dale died. And he also says, Spanky, calm down. Quit screaming.
You need to calm down, pal.
Jamie says them cars are going real fast and they're going real left, son.
That's right. That's right.
James Fair says Kyle Busch is a douche.
In his opinion, no.
He is a douchebag.
Spanky gets a vote from Wesley, but Wesley said he's wild.
Vote for me, people. Come on, vote for me.
I got one vote for me.
Don't vote for this douchebag over here. I'm the greatest.
Look,
of
guys,
all time.
are you gonna?
I appreciate everyone.
Are you gonna vote for a guy who likes to call people names?
Corbin's up right now.
What's the number?
He's up by 3.
Yeah, because I'm the greatest over here. What are you?
I'm the Spank.
We got to vote for
Spank.
Spur, and he's not even here.
There we go.
Spur. He's defending the title over
We're
here.
defending the title. And he's not
Man,
even
that'd be
here.
something if Spur won it.
He's stuck in. He was gonna be here, but he actually got stuck in Atlanta traffic.
Austin Rogers says Corbin will die on the Tom Brady hill. Tim Stewart says Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tim Stewart says Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon were the peak of NASCAR.
Dale Jr. is still the peak of NASCAR this day.
And Tim Stewart also votes for Corbin, and he says Oregon is going to win the national championship.
Oh.
I think Washington knocks Oregon off this weekend.
That's going to be a good game.
They're an
All right,
Adidas
that was
school.
the
I can't
duel
pick
presented
against
by
Adidas.
Premier Excavation. We'll be right back.
Do you have dreams about what your property could be? Whether it's driveways, ponds, septic, new home construction, or even forestry mulching, let us earn your business and make your property dreams come true. Call Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for supporting small businesses that support you. Again, that's Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408.
What?
All right, and we're back. The votes are coming in. I'm going to keep tallying them. Let's do keys to the game. Tennessee versus Texas A&M this Saturday. Huge SEC matchup. CBS with a 3:30 kickoff in our house, our sacred ground, Neyland Stadium. We'll be checkering Neyland, so make sure you go to checkerneyland.com and put in your seat info.
You better wear your right color, damn it.
Make sure you're wearing your right color, Spank.
I feel like it's a money game because
I'm orange.
I got some white Tennessee shirts, but they're like old school white Tennessee shirts. I hate white shirts.
I just do the
Just
overalls.
paint a power tail on your chest, and I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, go to checkerneyland.com, put in your seat info, and figure out which color you should wear, orange or white.
Or, if you don't know, just send us a message here at the Vawls Deep Facebook page,
No, they
or
can
message
message
one
you.
of us.
They can message
yes,
you.
y'all can message me if you'd like to, and I can help out any way
You
I
can message me anytime you want, but I get a lot, and it's hard to keep up with. Neyland will be rocking. With that being said, let's get the keys to the game versus Texas A&M offense.
Dante Thornton has to step up this week. He's got to. He's got to step up big time this week. Losing Brew's going to hurt, so we need somebody. In the words of George Jones, I know who's Luke's favorite singer now. Somebody's got to fill his shoes. So I think Dante Thornton needs to step up, and blocking that front seven of Texas A&M is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for us. It's going to decide how the game's going to go if we can get that front seven blocked.
Yeah, we're gonna have to control that defensive line for Texas A&M. Like they're
good.
Like we've preached it on here, but like they are really good, top of the SEC right now. And Milton's gonna have to move around. Like I said earlier, move around, get out of the pocket, make passes, if he can make a run. Like this is gonna be a game where you're gonna have to make plays happen. Honestly.
Yeah, we got to start fast. Offensive line has to be very good. Going up against second best defensive line in the country, have to establish a run, and we can't let them. Get us in third and long. They're really, really good at getting teams in third and long. They've done everybody they've played. They've done it to Bama, and that's my most important. Is we can't let them get us in third and long situations because we're really not that good in third and long anyway. What about on defense?
On defense, you got to get off the field. And like that's the main thing. We got to get off the field and we got to control Johnson. We got to contain him, and we can't let him run wild, and we got make sure he don't throw it to his brother either.
Yeah, we can't let Texas A&M like.
You good?
Yeah,
You having a hold take?
I might be because I'm just so excited for this Friday night, everybody. Get your mama, get your daddy,
Thursday.
get your granny, and get your fanny on down to
Friday
Neyland
night.
Stadium.
Thursday, Spank.
What day is it? I don't even know what day it is.
Don't you coach football on Fridays? You should know this.
It's called a bye week for high school, and it's also called a first round bye for middle school playoffs because that's what happens when you do good in the regular season. That's what happens when you win. You get a first round bye.
That's what happens when you're
playoffs.
coached by Austin.
I wouldn't go that far. You know, Ted McKinney helps out a lot, and all of our other assistant coaches. You know, D&M fencing, everybody.
That's right. On defense, we got to continue where we left off versus South Carolina. We just got to continue to dominate. I want to see us just make Jimbo uncomfortable.
Well, we got to contain that quarterback. I mean, he may be a second string quarterback, but he is really good. Like he's just as good as a starter. I never would imagine they'd have backup that good. Honestly.
Y'all have anything for special teams?
Yeah, don't kick it out of bounds in the kickoff.
Yeah, that'd help.
We done that against South Carolina again, and I don't know if that makes it for the year, 5-6 times, but
We've been really good other than the first two
Hey,
3 games.
This is a hot take, but I know people get upset about kicking it out of bounds, but can they return it if it's kicked out of bounds? All I got to say, what's another 5 yards? either 5 yards or return.
It's not 5 yards. It's like
Well, they get 35 or something, or
Get out of bounds
Can't
at
remember
30,
what it
get
said.
at 35.
35. It's 10 yards.
What's another 10? Would you rather have a 10-yard penalty or have a 90-yard return?
it's got to be solid and consistent.
No,
though.
no matter. I mean, most time,
I don't want
Most
to
time
kick
you
it
get-
out of bounds either, but you got to look at the positive there, people.
most time it gets kicked out of the back of the end zone anyway. So we can't be letting them start at 35. So I mean, it's 10 yards, but 10 yards is a big deal when you're coming down to it in college football.
I'd rather it get kicked out of bounds in the back of the end zone. I'd rather get touchbacks and out of bounds all day than return.
I like last year whenever they do that little squib type kick in the corner, make them return it. But yeah, it's got to keep being solid on PATs and field goals, and we'll be good. Lee says Huskies are beating Oregon. I agree. I think Washington is legit, and yes, Lee, Thornton is playing. He says they've got to throw to the wide receivers because their DBs aren't great. Easier said than done. Ethan says looks like Spanky's slimming up a little bit, or is it just me?
I think it is, buddy. I think I'm down 10 pounds right now. I've cut back instead of 3 party pizzas a day. I think I just eat 2.
Have you really lost 10 pounds?
I think I have.
I'm proud of you, Spanky.
No, you always got to weigh yourself after you leave the bathroom.
All right, let's hit Florida, Alabama, Georgia, or other real quick. Sponsored by C&D Tire in Oak Ridge. Make sure you go see them for any of your tire needs. Lee says Spanky is built
I saw him
for
the other day.
speed.
I saw.
That's right. I'm a mean, lean, fighting machine, and I got the speed to keep you clean.
Oh yeah, I saw C&D Tire the day for my tires.
Did you? Yeah,
Yep,
they do a
I
good
would've
job. They do a good job.
I hope you people out there don't need your tire aired up. I don't want no one to have a flat tire. But if you do have a flat tire, you know who to go to.
Good job, Spanky.
You should let me do the commercial. We need to do live commercials.
All right.
Just let me give me a signal, and then I just got to go off on a rant.
The
would
men's
probably
pet,
lose.
the women's are great.
We'd probably lose sponsors at that point. All right, Florida,
Think it'd
Alabama, Georgia, other. I'll read the headline. You will guess the state it happened in. Man arrested for having intercourse with a golden doodle. Man arrested
Golden
for
what?
having intercourse with a golden doodle.
Doodle.
That's a dog.
Oh. I
That's,
heard they bark like dogs down there, so Georgia.
that's some Kentucky shit. Right
All
there.
right, you're going other?
I'm going other Kentucky. Daggum.
Man, y'all should have knew better. It's happened in Florida. Chad Mason, 36, was caught having intercourse with a pup in
Why is it
front
always Florida?
of his family. He ran to a nearby church to wreck a nativity scene and attempted to steal a car. He was arrested for charges of lewd exhibition, exposure of sexual organs, and criminal mischief of a place of worship. He was taking the golden doodle on a walk in the apartment complex. And I guess he just went on a big crime spree after that. Florida man.
It's always Florida, man.
It's always Florida. Y'all got to learn this. 13-year-old arrested for burping in gym class.
I think we done have this or
No, we've had a bunch of these though. But 13-year-old arrested for burping.
Florida. I think it was Florida last time. Something like this happened.
Alabama. Is Alabama last time?
It was Alabama last time. That is correct. So what's your guess? You going Bama again?
I'm going Bama again.
You're going Florida? It's happening in New Mexico. A 13-year-old was handcuffed and taken to juvenile detention center after he burped loudly in gym class.
New Mexico, hey!
Where the student was transported to
canceled.
juvenile hall, the school failed to notify his parents. Furthermore, he was suspended for the remainder of the school year without any justification other than the fact that he had burped in gym class. His parents have launched a legal action against the school. That's crazy. We've done a lot. God.
It's great. I mean,
I was thinking like California, honestly.
California would be a good place for that.
They're pretty sensitive.
California love. Dun, dun, dun,
Man on drugs breaks into
California.
house and puts up their Christmas
Outside
lights
a
for them.
party.
He put them up like he went in the house, put the Christmas lights.
High man breaks into house. and
I'm going
puts
with
up their
Tennessee. That
Christmas lights.
seems like something we'd do here in the volunteer state. We're just
It's
helping a
supposed to
brother
be-
out.
It's supposed to be a something negative, on the other states, Spanky?
I'm just saying that it's a helpful thing, helping a brother out.
Alabama.
It's happened in Ohio. One Ohio family got the wrong kind of holiday surprise when they came home and found that a high man on bath salts had broken into their home, made himself comfortable, and started putting up Christmas decorations. Police said that an 11-year-old child came home and discovered the 44-year-old Terry Trent sitting on the family couch and watching TV. The child's mother was next door when her son called and said to him, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'll get my things and go." He was later found and arrested.
He must
Fourth and 25, everybody.
He must have been watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is a great movie. Everybody check it out if you never saw it.
82-year-old woman arrested for not paying trash bill. 82-year-old woman arrested for not paying her trash bill.
How can you arrest an 82-year-old woman? But let's go with other. That seemed like something them Northerns would do.
Petros, Tennessee.
Oh, man, y'all are bashing us like that.
Gotta be realistic, bro. Hey, if we only did stories on like some of the local stuff that went on here, my lord, because my lord, you get in that Upper East Tennessee, like near the Kentucky line. I'm telling you, there's
Spanky, this is about other states.
Okay,
right now.
I'm sorry, but look, everyone out there knows it.
Spanky.
Give me Alabama. Give me Alabama.
Zach Moore from C&D Tire didn't sponsor this segment for you to bash the people around him buying tires. Do you understand?
It ain't around here, but
Yeah. You just said-
saying, up near Kentucky.
This happened in Alabama. Alabama
got
woman
one.
was in tears after being handcuffed, arrested, and thrown in jail for failing to pay a $77.80 trash bill. She initially thought the two officers from Valley Police Department were joking when they arrived at her home, but they obviously were not. She cried and felt embarrassed to be arrested and charged with a misdemeanor. That's crazy. $77. I think if I was that cop, I'd have paid it for her.
How as a cop could you, I get that's your job, but my lord.
We'll be right back. We're going to hit our predictions, our college football pick'ems. Spanky has to draw out of the cup of misfortune.
I ain't got to do nothing.
And see what his punishment is. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, it's the Vawl Daddy. The C&D Tire Pros are your go-to experts for nearly all of your vehicle needs. Located in the heart of Oak Ridge at 164 Fairbanks Road, they've got a 4.8 out of 5-star rating, and that's very hard to do in the tire business. Tire installation, wheel alignment, wheel balancing, tire rotation, tire repair, brake changes, oil changes. Hell, they'll even paint your back porch. I've known Zach since he was in diapers. We went to church together. We went to school together. We played football together. And he's been changing tires since he's been in diapers. Give them a call today, 865-483-7455. Like them on Facebook. That's C&D Tire, 865-483-7455.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man here, the Spank. Like myself, D&M Fencing are the best in the business today. They can install wood, chain link, vinyl, picket, composed metal, barbed wire, heck, bring them bamboo sticks, and they can install them things for you too. D&M Fencing, do it right the first time. Their numbers are 865-435-4515 or 865-387-1026. Give my friend Ted a call today. That's D&M Fencing.
Okay, and we're back. Next, we've got our pick'ems. Y'all ready for this, Spanky?
Yeah.
Do you know how to pick?
Yeah. I
All right,
do.
Spanky has to draw out of the cup of misfortune because he finished last. And last, well, I guess it would be the week before last pick'em.
Yeah, so technically, since we didn't do a
pick one
show.
out. Spanky can either do this punishment or he's got to donate $25 to charity. Let's see what we got, Spank. Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera. What we got? You got to put it up to the camera.
Let me read it first. Purchase a candle, Vaseline, cucumbers, wipe, cream, and condom from a store.
Let me read that.
And you can't go through the self checkout either. You got to go through the main checkout.
This couldn't have happened to a better person than you.
You got to go through the main checkout for this.
This is perfect. So you're doing it.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do it.
So Spanky's doing
I'll
it.
do it. Here,
All right.
I'll even sign it too.
Spanky
Look,
has
give
to
me that
purchase
pen.
a candle, Vaseline, cucumber, whipped cream, and a condom from the store.
And this all will be recorded.
It will be recorded. That is awesome.
I will do it.
If I could pick anybody in the world for this to happen to, it would be you.
I will do it. I'll do it gladly too.
Yes, that is great. All right, let's do our predictions. Then we'll do our giveaway. Our record so far is Spur is 37-25, and Spanky is 37-25 as well. So they're both tied for last. I'm in second, 38-24, and then Corbin is first, 43-19.
10 losses with high school teams. Come on with it.
Gotta throw that in there every time. All right, so and we will post these same games on the Facebook page, and you all can comment on there, and then that's how you are entered for the giveaway. Before we do our predictions, Corbin wins the belt from the door.
Wait, look on YouTube, the comments. There's
Wait,
been
I
some people
won.
just vote for me.
I won.
Okay, even with these YouTube comments, Spanky, SSC is you for one.
No, it ain't. Look, I saw Corbin Rogers comment my name on there.
He's probably trying to help you out because Spur's not even here, and Spur's got more
That's
votes
right.
than you do.
Then what about Big Mark 2020?
I said you can add all of them up, and Spur's got more votes than you right now.
How many did Corbin get?
know.
'Cause I want to go
when my
after-
hand goes up, your mouth goes
Shut up! Just shut your
Don't
face.
start again.
I'm the greatest.
All right,
Thank
game.
you, everybody that voted for me. Thank you.
And you
very
know what,
much.
everybody? He's going to go home at night and he's going to cuddle that precious belt because that's all he has to his name. In his sorry, pathetic little life, when I'm going to go out every single night, I'm going to party like heck, and I'm going to get up, do it again with a smile on my face because I'm the freaking Spank, Corbin. And you're going to get up in the morning and drive a freaking dump truck while I'm out getting dump trucks.
Oh my God.
I got to go piss.
You don't even drink beers, man.
Do the predictions and we'll get down.
Well, let me know. Just yell it at me. I got pissed.
I don't know what's going on out here right now.
You can't hold it for 30 seconds.
He's like left. Like, he is so ashamed of losing to me. Like, I appreciate everybody out there. Every one of y'all that votes for me every week, I appreciate every single one of you. And you are the greatest. I can't even put into words how great y'all are. Thank you so much. When I say I will get naked at your wedding, invite me to a wedding and I will go in my boxers. Like, I will go dance to that dance floor in my boxers.
You're fired up by getting this belt.
I am. Right here, champion. 4-time champion right here. Just let's get the day rain going again.
Spanky's hurt. Like he don't even want to be in front of the camera right now. Let's go, Spanky.
We got to do predictions.
We've heard you 15 times. All right, Tennessee versus Texas A&M. Spur has picked Tennessee.
I'm going to
Vawls.
I'm taking Tennessee, like I said, 34-31. And I'm taking that because the guy that's watching this works at the Rock Quarry in Crab Orchard. And I don't know your name, but he watches this.
I bet he appreciates that.
Well, I've never talked to him before until this week. And I've been hauling rock there for 10 years, but we ain't hauled rock there in 4 months. But he is like a new in Scale House, I guess. And he said he watches this podcast every week, and I appreciate you. Big Tennessee fan. He is a legit Tennessee fan. Legit. And
Well,
he
that's
said
what he
34-31, and that stuck with me. That is a good prediction, and I'm
Going
going to take that.
34-31. So that's what? 65 points. What was your prediction again, Spanky?
I got Tennessee 37 to 14. 51 points.
51 points. All right, I've got a 55-point total, and Spurs got a 52-point total. Game 2, Oregon versus Washington.
I got Washington. Michael Penix is just playing like a baller right now. Bo Nix, I think this is the weekend he gets beat, honestly. But he may not. I mean, he could pull something off. I mean, it's at Washington, I believe, ain't it? I believe it's at Washington.
It's at Washington, yeah.
It's at Washington, so yeah. If Bo Nix does win this game, though, then we may be talking a different story. But this is, I think Michael's just playing phenomenal at the moment.
I'm going with the Ducks.
Going Oregon?
Going Oregon.
All right, Spurs got Washington, and I've also got Washington. Game 3, Notre Dame versus USC.
USC struggle wins the past couple games, but Notre Dame 2 straight losses.
Notre Dame, fighting Irish. Fight, fight, fight.
Give me USC. Notre Dame goes 3 straight losses, and they fall out top 25.
Spanky's about to draw again next week.
And Caleb Williams, USC. And I think USC's going to bring I think they're going to bring a good defense this week. So,
Yeah,
USC.
Look, in order to get ahead of this thing, you got to pick the games.
Spurs got
Gotta pick the
USC, and I've also got USC. Game 4, Miami, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
You got to scream, Spanky.
I'm just saying.
North Carolina. Who you got?
Starting
Corbin?
at guard, 6'5", number 23 from North Carolina, Michael Jordan.
He's over here talking about, he thinks we're picking for basketball over here.
No, I was saying the greatest of all times intro.
So, give me Miami. I think
You
Miami.
going Miami?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad loss, very bad loss last week, but I think Miami's got the team that can beat North Carolina. I don't think,
that one on.
I'm still not confident in North Carolina's team. It's inevitable to happen. Like, they're going to get beat, and this is going to be the weekend they get beat.
I've got North Carolina, and so does Spur. Game 5, Auburn versus LSU.
The Battle of the Tigers. Where is it at? Is it on the plains or is it down in Baton Rouge?
I think I'm pretty sure it's an LSU.
It's in LSU.
Oh, it's going to be calling Baton Rouge this Saturday night when the LSU Tigers play the Auburn Tigers. But I'm going to go with the real Tigers in this one. LSU.
I trained tigers. I got like 7 tigers at the house. They was cats to begin with, but they're tigers now.
In the words of Biff Wilson, there's a tiger in them tight-fitting jeans. She tried to hide it
You going
by the
LSU?
feet
Yeah, I'm taking
and
LSU.
them clothes.
All right, we've all 4 went LSU. Game 6, Cowboys Chargers.
This is where it gets hard for me because NFL games, you just never know. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you interrupted me.
Go ahead.
But I'm going to take
Chargers.
Justin Herbert and the Chargers have struggled so far to start the season. But the Cowboys the past couple weeks ain't played the best ball. Coming off this loss this past week for the Cowboys is a tough loss. Tough loss. But the 49ers. But give me the Cowboys over the Chargers. That Chargers coach, he's going to be looking for a new job in the future.
Spur also has the Cowboys. I took the Chargers. Game 7, Raiders Patriots.
This is a tough game.
Raiders.
This is a tough game because the Patriots played god-awful. Like, pretty much the whole season's to start. But Bill Belichick is pissed off at the moment. Like, it's not good.
He looked pissed off, though, in that picture of him at McDonald's. How can you be pissed off at McDonald's?
So you going with Raiders, Corbin?
I want to go. Yeah, give me the Raiders. I mean, the Patriots just can't get it together. Mac Jones is not a bad quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He is not a bad quarterback. But I just feel like everything that's going on with the Patriots right now, like it's a crap show, honestly.
Yeah.
Belichick is like.
We all 4 went Raiders. Game 8, Titans Ravens.
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 Yeah, I love the Titans so much.
Tighten up, baby. Let's go.
You got Titans?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Why not? I'll have faith in your team. My team's playing right now.
Have they already played once?
No.
No.
Ravens.
Didn't one week we were picking games that didn't even happen? Didn't we realize that?
No, we ain't done that yet.
No.
No, we did a couple weeks ago. Remember, me and you were sitting in here, and you were like, "Hey, who won that game?" And I was like, "That game doesn't even happen." Do you not remember that,
I
Luke?
don't remember that.
No.
I don't.
I'll pull it back up then. I'll pull it up.
Game 9, Vikings Bears.
This is a tough one, just out of the way. I mean, the Bears.
Vikings.
Right now, the Bears organization is just it's trash. Like, there's so much stuff every day. There's something new coming out with Chicago, like not good. Coach probably be fired before the season's over. Like, you got the FBI raiding the Bears' house with the offensive defensive coordinator's household. You got the quarterback saying like, I can do this, but they won't let me do this, and like the whole Bear. But he comes out last weekend on last week on Thursday Night Football and throws bombs all game long. Saves coach's job, because if they had lost, he was fired. But Kirk Cousins and the Vikings over here. Coach's throwing great numbers this year. He is actually throwing great numbers. Like, if you look up Kirk Cousins' stats, he is phenomenal this year. Phenomenal. But they just can't win the games. They've been losing.
Yeah, I've got him on fantasy. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing really good. They can't win them tight games. Like, it comes down to like a tight game and they can't win it. But I got this weekend the Vikings going to win. Give Kirk Cousins another win.
I told you I was right. A couple weeks ago, one of the picks was the Falcons versus the Jets. And the Falcons versus the Jets don't even play till December the 3rd.
I don't know.
I remember when you had that conversation.
Spur picked the Bears, and I also picked the Vikings. I was kind of surprised Spur went Bears. Game 10, Colts, Jaguars.
Colts lost a starting quarterback. He returned.
Got hurt again.
Anthony Richardson played 8 plays, got hurt. So
Give me the Jags.
Trevor Lawrence, he's underperforming this year compared to what everybody predicted him to do this year. But give me the Jacksonville. I think Trevor Lawrence goes in there, beats Colts. Too much going on in Indianapolis.
Spur picked the Jags, and so did the Vawl Daddy. All right, we'll see how we fare this week. Thank you all for listening, whether it's live or after we publish this live. We'd love to hear from you. We're growing fast on all of our accounts, except probably Instagram. Don't really ever post on there. But we'll post these same pick'ems on the Facebook page, and you can make your picks and be entered to win a $25 gift card, football, baseball cards, and some decals. So,
Everybody, go on the website. If you don't have the Checkered Neyland website or the link, message one of us, and we'll help you out. Mostly me. I'll help you out any way I can. But find out what color you got to wear on Saturday. I don't even care if you're in Neyland. You find you a color of orange or white, and you just wear it. Heck, if you got an orange shirt and white pants, you wear it. You got orange shorts and a white shirt, you wear it. Be all decked out in orange and white, everybody. Let's unite.
promos from Spanky.
Get your mama out the field and get your daddy out the kitchen, because the Tennessee Vols what y'all been missing. Thank you, Silas Mason.
And hold up. Remember before the show I told you, for whoever wins the giveaway, next week I'm putting $50
Oh,
in the
okay.
giveaway.
My Lord, everybody, the county has gave him a raise, everybody. You heard it here first, everybody.
So it'll be $50 cash and then $25 gift card, then decals and
I'll tell you,
baseball
I
and
ain't
football
giving you no
tickets.
money. I ain't giving you no money.
You ain't got no money.
No, I ain't. Look, the people, look here.
You said you spent it on that women.
I am. Let me tell you why I ain't going to give people money.
All right, we got to go.
Okay, bye, everybody.
All right.